And sister, this is the High Priest L.D. Smith, the Watchman on the Wall. Our family, we got a fantastic one. Now we still dealing with the heart now. We dealing with the heart. We got to get this heart thing fixed. All praise, all praise. Now you guys know how we do it here. I ask you guys to read along with me. I ask you guys to think about the word and think about the reading. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. That being said, we going forward now, all right? We going forward now. And we have been dealing with Exodus over there. And we're gonna chime back into Exodus, all right? But we're dealing with the heart. All right, now let us look here in Exodus chapter 9. Exodus chapter 9, let's look at verses, start with verses 11. Okay, now you see Moses here has put some plagues here down in Egypt now. And Boaz is breaking out forth there in verses 10 there. All right. All right, now Boaz is up on all the men and up on all the beasts. All right, now let's look at verse 11 there. It says, and the magicians could not stand before Moses because of the boars. For the boars was upon the magicians and upon all the Egyptians. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses. Now remember now, Most High God had already promised Moses that he's not going to listen to you. But see, now, you can see that the Most High used whatever was in Pharaoh's heart. He hardened it. He hardened that which was in that was already in him. And see, that's why I tell you guys all the time. You don't know what's in you. You'll think, well, somebody else will do that, but I won't do it. No. You don't know what's in you. And see, all it needs to be done is to be triggered. And if you don't guard it, it'll come out. And as I stated in other videos, you will be hurt, and people around you will be hurt because you didn't guard your heart. And as I stated in other videos and at other times, you and I all have done things in our lifetime, and then turn around and ask your own self, not somebody else. You ask yourself, now why did I do that? Or where did that come from? You are surprised because you did something that you didn't think that you was capable of doing. Now you are surprised. But I have done something, yeah. Because you didn't know that it was in you. As I stated, out of Ezekiel 28, it says that the king of Tyrus, he was perfect in all his ways until iniquity was found in him. See, so you can see clearly that the individual or the king, he did not know that this was in him. The story about David, our king. David had killed Uriah and had done impregnate the woman and stuff, the man's wife and stuff, and the Most High killed the baby. And then Jonathan came to him and started telling him a story. Telling him a story about this man had, I forget how the story goes, but anyway, it was taken from the man, the little stuff that he did have. And David raised up in rage. Yeah. David said, I'm going to go and have him killed. In so many words, things, and then not really know that you're doing it wrong. Even though he was the king and he had everything at his disposal, there were still rules that was handed down to us by our God. Thou should not covet it. That neighbor's what? Wife? Huh? Maids? Servants? Manservants? Not anything. So one has to understand that when the Ten Commandments came, that was to the whole house. it wasn't only for the men. It was given to the men to go home and teach their family. But see, but when a person thinks, well, it's only for the men and the women are exempt, then that individual has lost it. They have. Because if that's been the case, then a woman can covenant all day long. A woman can kill all day long. A woman can steal all day long. But you will allow somebody to tell you that it's only for the men. But you can clearly see there it speaks about the adulteress and the adulterer, talking about the woman and the man. If they're caught, both of them get stoned to death. That all these things is for everybody. The 10 Commandments was for all of the Hebrew Israelites, not just one. Saying male or, male. No, it's for the male and the female. And like I've said on other occasions, why would the scriptures tell you to go home and teach your sons and your daughters? Then when your daughter get up, then she don't do no more. Does that make any sense at all? That was wasted time for you to train your daughter not to steal, not to kill, not to move the defense post that divides your land from your neighbor's land. Don't move that over and steal not even an inch of your neighbor's land. But see, but you would allow somebody to tell you something different. Why? Because the Most High have hardened your heart. That's why. I'm going to show you. Now let's get on down here into it. Now it says, as the Lord has spoken, this is the latter part of verse 12, unto Moses. And the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me. For I will at the same time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mightest know that there is none like me in all the earth. See? There's some that want to take God's place. Yeah, there's some that don't, they want to say, well, I can say what I want to say, and I can do what I want to do. No. You might be saying it now, and you might be doing it now. But believe me, God has a payday for you. And the only reason why God allows anybody to be raised up is to show that he's God. And see, God is going to show that I'm God. He's going to show Pharaoh that I'm God. And he's showing him right here. For I will at this time send all my plagues. See that time? It's already been planned. It's already been prearranged. It was always meant. It just poof, and it just happened. No, everything already planned. What you are seeing now has already been planned. What you are seeing now has already been prearranged. That's right. Because if you don't believe it, go and look at Jeremiah. Look at Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 6 and 7, and down there. I don't know exactly which verse it is, but he told him, he said, I knew you before. I knew you before I even put you in your mother's womb. Against them, it was already prearranged for them to not want to listen to you. Because I'm with you. I'm with you. Your whole life was already planned out before you was even born. Y'all believe that? It's in the pages. I ain't making up nothing. Already meant to be before you came in the world. Because remember now, scripture that everybody always quote, but most people don't even understand it. God don't change. Well, then he doesn't change, right? No, he doesn't change. He did it for Jeremiah. He did it for us. He did it for you. He did it for you. Life was already predestined. Step by step. Just the way it's going to be. Now let's keep on going. He says, upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mightest know that there is none like me in the earth. But now I will stretch out my hand, that I might smite thee and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth. And in very deed, for this cause, see that? It was already planned. It was already planned. It was already meant. Huh? It was already prearranged. Huh? But you're going through life like, okay, well, I'm doing this and I'm king and I'm this and I'm that. Everybody listen to me and I got them all, listen to me, doing what I want them to do. God says, I raised you up just for that purpose. And them. That everybody around you might know that I'm God. Not you. Not you! You can't add to my word, and you can't take it away. And see, this is the God that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no God that is the Queen of Heaven and all this other bullshit. No. God is too high. God set a precedence when he made a man and woman and told them to be fruitful. He made the man be the father and made the woman be the mother. All right? That is how everything is down here. All right. God is not a man that he should lie. He's not a man. But in order for him to communicate with us, because he's on this grand level up here that's way beyond our imagination. He had to come down and talk to us in a manner that we would understand. That's why he says to Solomon that I will be a father unto you as I was a father unto your father. Y'all see that? That doesn't mean that he's a male, but here is the thing. When he is addressing the word, he the writer's mind to write it as he. God is a man. But that's all that we know is he and she. That's all we know. Writer's mind, y'all call me he. See that? When it said he stretched out the heavens, he did this, he did that, he did this. See, because he has to come down and talk to us where we will understand what he's talking about. That's how he relates to us, because he got to get on the same frequency that we're on. But in order for us to truly understand God's frequency and see with our heart up here, to communicate with them. Some say it's telepathically, or whatever. But it comes from here. It comes right here. The old prophets, they say, I saw the Lord in a vision. In a vision, and you got your eyes closed. Huh? Or hear with their heart and be converted. They got eyes, but they can't see. They got ears, but they can't hear. And you will never see him nor hear him with these. You got to hear him with your heart. Now, He says, and in very deed, for this cause have I raised thee up. Mm-hmm. Raise you up so I can bring you down. See, because all that the people see is this man called Pharaoh. All that people see, this individual that I am so in contact with the Most High, and da 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 this and da da da. And see, but see, God has to bring that person down to show you that I'm God. My place is a messenger for the Most High. I'm working for Him. I am working for Him. But see, but many don't understand is that the only way you get blessed is you get blessed through the one that He sent to you. It's because, well, I am a Hebrew Israelite. That's not true. The Most High says all nations, Abraham. But they all existed. 12 boys because of Abraham. Mm-hmm. Then the Most High went and picked two out of the 12 of Levi and Judah. You see that? I'm going now. We're in 9. Here we gonna keep on going. We're in 17. Okay. As yet, exalt thyself against my people, that thou wilt not let them go. Behold, tomorrow, about this time, see that? Everything is about what? All in time, all in time, all in time. Y'all mark my words. I know who I am. All in time, the Most High God is going to call all those. And I'm going to go to all those and speak just like He told Jeremiah. I have put my word in your mouth, and you will go. You will go to all those places whatsoever I send you. I'm going to show it to you. Later here in the teaching, I'm going to show it to you. Now let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. If I have time today, I will. Oh, pray. Now let's keep on going. Okay, we're going to go on down. It says, I will cause it to rain, a very grievous hail, such as has not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even unto now. 10. Sending therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field. For upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field shall not be bought in the house. The hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. They shall die, all those that are not in the house. Let me talk about the house just for a minute, family. There's going to come a time, not far away, in the house. Because if you be caught outside, you're going to die. It's them, because they got the robot dogs, and then they got the other AI robots that walk up right like a human being that they out there killing people. No. The Most High is doing that. And you got to stay inside your house. You are going to have to stay inside your house. If not, you're going to die. And I've been saying it over and over. God don't change. I've been saying it over and over that there's a famine that's going to come. I've been saying it over and over that there's going to be a shortage of food, water, and all the necessities that you need to survive. I've been saying it for 7 years. Huh? How could I make that predicament? He showed it to me. He said He don't change. Nothing. Listen, everything that He does, He keep doing the same thing over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. And then see some gonna die. You know why? Because they ain't gonna have no food. They ain't gonna have no water in their house. So they're gonna go out and they're gonna try to find some. And just like the scripture says, you're gonna be caught out there and your ass is going to die. He don't change. He don't change. That feared the word of the Lord among the sons of Pharaoh made his and his cattle flee into what? The house. Huh? Those that believe about this God, those that saw the thing that this God was doing, they say forget about Pharaoh. Going inside the house. Hmm? Some is not. And they're going to die. But see, but all of Israel hearkened to the word. Moses. What? They went in the house? They went in the house. No, we're going to keep on going. We're going to go on down to verse 34. And he that regardeth not the word of the Lord left his servants and his cattle in the field. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thine hand toward heaven, that there might be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man, and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail and fire ran along upon the ground. And the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail and fire mingled with it, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. Now, just try to imagine now. I mean, that's something that you would think that would be in a horror movie. You got hail, which is why that's ice, and you got fire running along the ground with it. But they're mixing when God sends it out. God sends it out, and they mix together, and they do exactly what He said do. Mm-hmm. But now, to your five senses, how can that be? That don't make sense. Just like water and fire don't mix. You take water and you're supposed to be able to put a fire out, right or wrong, right? But here now you see falling from the sky and fire falling from the sky and then running along on the ground. The mother running along the ground together. Kind of hard to imagine. 25. In the hail, smoke throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hail smote every herb of the field and break every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were there no hail. And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron and said unto them, I have sinned this time. The Lord, oh, He's Lord now. Huh? I remember you told them at the beginning, who is this Lord that you're talking about? I know not of it. That's what He said. He said, the Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked. Entreat the Lord, for it is enough. I done had enough. Telling me I had enough, that there be no more mighty thunder and hail, and I will let you go, and you shall stay no longer. Y'all see that? And Moses said unto him, as soon as I'm gone out of the city, I will spread abroad my hands unto the Lord, and the thunder shall cease. Y'all know what shall mean? Shall mean that something's supposed to happen. It does. In this realm that we live in, when you use the word shall means that something's supposed to happen. It does. It means something's supposed to happen. Or something to happen. Yeah. He says, neither shall, that same word, there be any more hell, that thou mightest know how that the earth is the Lord. But as for thee and thy servants, I know that ye will not yet fear the Lord God. And the flax and the barley were smitten. For the barley was in the ear, and the flax was in the boil. But the wheat and the rye were not smitten, for they were not grown up. See that? I mean, can't you see that that was intelligence? Everything that was on top of the ground, and got rid of it. And that's technology. And buddy to kill it. But that was still in the ground, didn't he mess with it? Didn't even mess. For they were not grown up. And Moses went out of the city from Pharaoh and spread abroad his hands unto the Lord, and the thunder and the hail ceased, and the rain was not poured upon the earth. And when Pharaoh saw that the rain and the hail and the thunder was ceased, he sinned yet more and hardened his heart. His servants. Now we going to stop there at 34. But let's do 35 too. All right. It says here, let's do 35 too. And it said, the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, neither would he let the children of Israel go, as the Lord has spoken by Moses. What God says, no matter what, it's going to be what God says. But let us keep on going. Let's go to Exodus. Exodus chapter 10. We're in 10, yeah, let's do this right here. Watch this right now, family. Exodus 10 and 1. He said, and the Lord said unto Moses, go into Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, that they might show thee my signs before them. See that? It's always a reason. It's always a purpose. It's always a cause. It just don't happen. Nothing just, you see, like now. Because he told me years ago, go unto the house of Israel and warn them of me. That's an easy job. That's what I got to do. Tell them. He said, because when this war come and take them away, he said, it ain't going to be on you. But if you don't tell them, and this war come and take any of them away, not one, not two, he said, any, and you hadn't warned them of me, their blood going to be on your hands. And see, that's not going to happen to me. That's why I'm here. That's why God put in my life where I can get out here to we his people. Because I can't be silent. And I won't be silent. And I will never be silent until my job is complete. My job has to be completed. Now let's we're gonna do this right here, and we're gonna go on down to verse 11. Now watch this right here. Watch this. Verse 2, it says, and thou madest tell in the ear of thy sons and of thy sons' sons what things I have wrought mean done in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how that I am the Lord. Moses and Aaron came unto Pharaoh and said unto him, thus said the Lord God of the Hebrews, how long? See, there again. You got individuals that do not want to humble themselves before the Most High. Most High's program, but they want to be out front. No, 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 no. They want to be out front, in front of God. And this is God's program. But let's keep on going. He said, let my people go that they may serve me. Else, if thou refuse to go, behold, tomorrow I will bring the locusts into thy coast. It is a plan. Everything is working out one step at a time. That plan that God has put forth, that plan is working. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. As I speak right now, God's plan is working. It's working. A set time, a set time, a set time, a set time, a set time. It's time. Talking about a set time. I focus into thy coast. Verse 5. And they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth. See the ground, Jack. No, that's what I mean I'm a brain. That's what I mean I'm a brain. It's all been playing. And it's working out just like he said it would. See, can nobody beat God? Can nobody outsmart? He have to tell us about his plan. Now, he don't tell us all of it, but he tells us enough to get our job done. And see, family, once the Most High finished with you and you complete your job, then he's done with you. He move on to somebody else. I'm still, job is not completed. I still got a long ways. Job wasn't completed even after he got Isaac and Jacob. Abraham was 175 years old. Yes, he was 175. Now Sarah was 20-something years old. Sarah did her job. What was her job? To bear Abraham a man-child. And once she done that, everything was over with. Because if see her at 90 years old, and then around 91 was when she had Isaac, she only lived another 9, would make it be 100. She only lived till she was 120, I think 27 years old, and she died. Abraham lived to be 175. Got a long ways to go. Long ways. Now let's keep on going. He said, cover the earth where you won't be able to see it, right? All right. He said, and thou shalt cover the face of the earth. Okay. All right. He said, they shall cover the earth. They shall cover the face of the earth. This is 5. That one cannot be able to see the earth, and they shall eat the residue of that which is escaped, which remaineth unto you from the hail, and shall eat every tree. Y'all remember now, the barley and what else? The wheat hadn't grown up yet. It was still down. Was I say, okay, I'm going to send these in now. They're going to eat them up. That just came out the ground, that you thought had escaped. See, nothing escapes. Nothing will escape God. Nothing goes on here. It says, which is escaped, which remaineth into you from the hail, and shall eat every green tree which groweth from you out of the field. And they shall fill thy house, and the houses of all thy servants, and the houses of all the Egyptians, which neither they, thy father, nor thy fathers' fathers have seen since the day that they were upon the earth, upon this day. and a torment himself and went out from Pharaoh, turned himself and went out from Pharaoh. And Pharaoh's servant said unto him, how long shall this man be a snare unto us? Let the man go, that they may serve the Lord their God. Knowest thou not yet? See it, they could see it, but see, he couldn't. He knows how to use what was already in him. Huh? Everything that was in his heart, the Most High used it against him. Huh? In this environment that we live in, shall means that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So family, until our next Sabbath, we say shalom. And like I said, I want you guys to go back over the videos, listen closely. And I want you guys to think about it and get this into your heart. God has raised you up and you have gotten beside yourself. God is going to bring you down for this purpose, to let everybody around you know I'm God, not you. So until our next Sabbath, we say shalom, family, and you guys know how we do it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One word. All praise, family. We say shalom. Try to get some rest. Love you guys.